I'm Skylyr with Oliver Smith Jeweler, and today we're taking a look at a Rolex GMT 126715 CHNR, otherwise known as the root beer. First, the basics of the 126715 CHNR GMT root beer. This watch has an Everrose case, a Cerachrome bidirectional rotating bezel with GMT 24-hour indicators. It is obviously a GMT and has an independently adjustable GMT hand, as well as the date. And it's wearing an oyster bracelet, also made of the same 18-karat Everrose gold as the case. And you have a sapphire crystal. The 126715 CHNR debuted at Baselworld in 2018 alongside the 126710 BLRO, known as the Pepsi, which was the piece that probably got the majority of the attention during that release. The most substantial update to these watches was the new use of the Rolex 3285 GMT movement with a 70-hour power reserve and a new escapement dubbed the Chronergy escapement. The GMT, nicknamed the root beer, first was seen in the 60s and it was produced until 1983, and the release in 2018 of the new root beer colorway marked the 35th anniversary of that discontinuation of the original root beer. Those original root beers had brown dials and either all brown aluminum bezels, or they were gold and brown, and they all developed really interesting patinas over time, and the cases were either stainless and yellow gold or all yellow gold. So staying true to their rule of never reissuing a watch, Rolex kind of reinvented that color scheme in 2018 with these new root beer models. And when I first saw this watch, I was a little more excited about it than the Pepsi counterpart, just because it seemed like a really impressive use of the root beer nickname. The use of rose gold, glossy black dial, the slight brown accent is very contemporary, and I think it's typically a little more palatable to people who have generally not been interested in combined metals or all gold watches. And whenever Rolex releases a watch that comes from a sports model line in a precious metal, it seems like there are plenty of voices from people who perhaps think of themselves as rugged purists, which denounce the use of the less durable metal on a tool watch. But in my view, the GMT Master has never really been a watch used for sport. It was a pilot's watch, and kind of with the original purpose of being glamorous and as well as a useful timepiece. The 126715 CHNR is a perfect tool watch for its purpose, and it's a really perfect reimagining of the original root beer nickname. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to see more watch content from Oliver Smith Jeweler, and hopefully now you have a better idea of whether or not the 126715 is the right watch for your wrist.